Hey, 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 it's Kat the Course Builder here. And if your sales of your course don't match your marketing efforts, then you want to definitely stick around for this live stream. Okay, so whether you're catching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, all the places, I want you to first of all, know that it's okay. I don't want you to get discouraged because you're doing all the things. Hey, Angel and Brent, how you guys? Nice to see you. You guys are doing all of the things when it comes to marketing, but it doesn't, but your sales don't reflect it. All right. If that's you, then you definitely want to take some notes on this particular live stream. It's so nice to see you guys. So nice to see you. But I don't want you to get discouraged because I am going to explain to you what is really going on. Okay. What's really going on? Because if you are doing all the things or all the things that you think you should be doing as it relates to marketing and you are still not getting the traction that you're looking for, there are a couple of reasons as to why. All right. The first thing is that marketing and sales are two different things. Okay. They are totally two different things. Your marketing efforts, that's where you are going live. You are on Instagram, you're on TikTok, you're on Facebook, you're posting every day and those sorts of things. That's part of your marketing effort. Okay. Hopefully, it also includes email marketing. All right. That's part of it. But we're going to come back to that. For right now, I just want to give you some examples of what we mean when we say marketing efforts. Okay. Your marketing efforts are going to tell people to come to you and come to your front door. Your marketing efforts are sort of like a catch all. Hey, Alicia. Hey, honey. Thanks for popping in. Alicia Ford is our amazing marketing director here at KTCB. So thanks for popping in, love. All right. And definitely feel free to. You should have come on this live stream with me. That's what you really should have done. Girl, fix your honey bun like I did and come on this live stream, good. All right. So your marketing efforts have to do with a culmination of you helping people to know that you are the one that can find that can help them. All right. It's going to tell them about you. Your marketing efforts are going to encourage them to come to your front door. And so that is equivalent to you going live, posting, going in other people's groups and posting and sending out emails and the like. Okay. The problem is that that is not that activity for you is not translating into sales. It's not translating. And so you're getting discouraged and you're feeling like you're all over the place and you're doing all the things, and yet that's my game show, womp womp womp, right? It is not turning out. You got to put sound effects around things that aren't working, right? Just to keep from screaming or choking somebody, right? You got to put sound effects on it. So my sound effect sounds like womp womp womp. Okay, that's the sound of your core sales falling flat after you've been doing all the things. That's right, Angel and Brand. Womp, womp, womp. Okay. There is a disconnect. There is a true disconnect between all the things that you are doing out there in the space and the results that you are getting. Now, let's talk about Boogie Now Graphics. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. So let's now talk about the sales piece, right? So we think we know, like Kat, I know what sales is. I know what sales is. That is the act of me getting paid for my course. Okay, me getting paid for my course. However, okay, and howsoever, as Nicole says, hey Nicole, there is a process to sales. To go from your marketing efforts to your sales and results, you cannot skip over that bridge that brings the two together in a synergistic way so that it doesn't sound salesy and inauthentic on the sales side, and it doesn't feel empty and hollow on the marketing side, because that is really what's happening. You're looking at this as two separate things that you just gotta check off the box, right? That you just have to do. I know I have to get sales. I know I have to do marketing. Somebody told me I have to go live. I know it needs to be video. And we're just sort of checking off the boxes, and your marketing is coming off hollow and inauthentic. And so is your sales. Your sales are reflecting that. So, what do we want to do, and how do we fix this? How do we bring the bridge together so that you're not just marketing, or you're not just live streaming, and you're not just posting in all the places and doing all the things with nothing actually happening in your bank account? Okay. So, this is a graduated process. It is a cyclical process. It is a methodical process, and it is a strategic and structured process. This is not throwing things up against the wall to see if they stick. That is not how this happens. I promise you, this is not how people are killing it in the course business. This is not how they're doing it. They are taking a strategic and methodical approach to binding the marketing effort along with the sales effort. Now, that starts with a cycle that you need to follow. That cycle includes building up your audience, building it, nurturing it, adding trust points into your bucket so that they can start getting warmed to your sale. Okay. And it is a process of trust building. That bridge that I was just talking about is building that trust. And for a lot of you all, you it's sort of like you feel like as long as you check the box and go live 1 or 2 times a week, that's enough. Like that's enough to build the trust, and they should know that you're there, and they should know that this, that, and the other. That is not the case. Things have changed. There is more competition out in the marketplace. Now, I don't say that for you to be afraid of that. I say that so that you can address that. Address it. You can no longer just check the boxes on social media. I'm sorry. Those days are over, and your bank account is reflecting it. Don't believe me. Don't trust me. Trust your bank account. Trust them numbers, okay? The numbers say that just Royan, let me sit down and learn. Let me learn you something, okay? That the numbers don't lie. If you are building on the cycle of selling, then your bank account will reflect on it. That includes that building and nurturing of your audience, not just checking the box. Okay. Now, I know that you all have heard the term nurturing your audience, and you know that that's what you're supposed to be doing. But are you really doing it in a way that is going to cultivate conversions? Are you cultivating conversions, or are you just checking off boxes? That is an honest question that only you can answer. Well, I can too if I go and check your social media. Okay. I'm just saying that I can tell. And not only can I tell, your audience can tell. So that means that we have to build an authentic bridge of trust with people that you cannot see or touch. All right. And these are just a few of the things that we're going to be talking about at the Course to Conversion Summit coming up in just a few short days. September 7th is the day we are going to spend the day together working through this. All right, because I want you all to use your marketing efforts more effectively, more efficiently, now that you've gotten past the consistency piece. Listen, this live stream is not for those of you all who still will not get in front of the camera. If you will not get in front of the camera and you will not talk to your people, you will not send them an email, you will not talk, you won't do anything with them, I'm not talking to you. I am talking to those of you who have gotten past that and you're like, you know what? I just feel like I'm throwing things at the wall and they're not sticking. They're no longer, or they were sticking and they're not sticking anymore. And you've noticed that there's a drop off because there is a change in the marketplace. All right. And we know that there are some major disruptors in the marketplace, such as AI, artificial intelligence. It is a major disruptor in the marketplace. So, what does that mean for you? It means that your process of going from live stream, posting, email marketing, all those things, your process to go from that to actual conversions has changed. And it has changed primarily because the market is a lot less trustworthy than they were even a year ago. So now you've got even more to kind of contend with, but there is a pathway around the disruption. As business owners, you always have to account for disruptions in the market. So if you know that, hey, listen, people aren't necessarily trusting that, what they see is what is real and that it really comes from this person. These folks need to know that you are the real deal. It's even more important than ever. And so we are going to get down to the nitty gritty of exactly how to do that on September 7th. Okay. I want you all to come in. We're going to get started at 10 a.m. in the morning. All right. Those of you all that sign up for the VIP, we are going to be behind closed doors where I am going to be showing you and sharing with you the latest trends and the structured approach that you need to turn your marketing efforts into actual course sales. We have to bridge that gap, or else you're just out there, live streaming, and that's good, but it's not good enough. I'm sorry. This is Coach Cat talking, okay? I have to be straight up with you all. It is not enough to just check the box and say, I went live. Yeah, I posted. Yeah, I've got a caption or two. Yeah, I sent them a email in the last couple of weeks or something like that. Bridging the gap is really, really important, okay? But it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be hard. It just has to be strategic. All right. I'm going to show you the art of how to sell your courses where you're demonstrating your unique process. Okay. We're going to break that down and what it looks like to really penetrate the lack of trust that the marketplace has. All right. How you can really demonstrate that you're no robot. You're no fly by night, flash in the pan, Johnny come lately. You're no, you're not that. And so we're going to walk through the steps of strategic selling based on mastering your marketing. Okay? Mastering your marketing. Not only are we going to get people to your front door, once they come in, we're going to sell them some courses. Okay. Sell them some. I started to say cookies because y'all want some cookies so bad. Somebody bring me a chocolate chip cookie, please. I'm back on my keto thing. So I can't be doing the cookies and stuff, but I really want somebody send me a good keto chocolate chip recipe. Okay. But we want let me stay focused. Okay. We want to sell more courses, convert more. And so that bridge, that one thing, right? So I'm going to be sharing with you lots of strategies that you all can use so that you can really pinpoint what the problem is. And a lot of times, you guys, let me tell you, a lot of times it is just one tweak, one thing that can change everything. Change everything. All right. You guys are going to get me for a whole entire day for the summit. And we're going to go through, and it could be just that one idea, that one tweak, that one change, that one additional thing that you do that just clicks and then and opens up the spigot for your sales where it's been plugged, it's been stuck, it's been stymied, it's been all over the place. I may need about 10 tweets. Well, Royan, I hope that you are coming to the summit so that if you need all 10 tweaks, you get all 10 tweaks. But sometimes it literally is as simple as one thing that you're not doing, or you're not doing as efficiently or as effectively as you really could be doing it. So we're going to get down to the nitty gritty of it. I'm going to be sharing with you all. I'm going to be sharing my screen. We're going to be walking through some scenarios, and I'm going to be taking your questions. Okay. All right. So those of you all who are in my, who actually made it in to my coaching, I don't do coaching often. I definitely don't do one-on-one coaching often, but I told you all, and this tells you how serious I am about what I said. My goal is to help you in this season. So I have availed myself, and some of y'all didn't even let the doggone paint dry. All right. I am almost completely full with the number of one-on-one launch clients that I can take on in this season. Okay. So if you're interested and you want one of the few spots that are left to coach directly with me on your upcoming launch. And when I say upcoming, I mean your Black Friday, your holiday launch leading into that. And if you need one-on-one with Kat, it is very rare, very rare. Okay. But if you want one of the spots and you know for a fact that's where you need to be, then go ahead and just put a message down there. I don't know what to say. Just say, Kat, I need you one-on-one. Kat, I need you one-on-one. Okay. Kat, I need you one-on-one. And my team will reach out to you and we'll see if now is the time for that. Okay. Like I said, I don't always do it. But if you know for a fact that's where you are and that's what you need, then let's see if it's something that makes sense for now. Otherwise, I want to see you all on September 7th. Okay. I want to see you on September 7th. And we're going to be talking about specifically conversion as it relates to the upcoming holiday season. Y'all do realize that it's only like 90 days before Black Friday. Y'all do realize that we're almost exactly 90 days out from the official start of the holiday season. Okay. And selling courses and programs are huge during the holiday season, starting with Black Friday and around Black Friday. And so those who are private coaching with me, that we are walking through step by step, hand in hand, their launch of their program from now through the end of the year, what they're going to be doing step by step, because I have some step by step things that they have to do if they want to sell more courses this year. And if you want to sell more courses this year, then guess what, honey? Have your face in the place. September 7th, we are leading up to the holiday season. So if you didn't know or it wasn't on your radar because it's still blazing hot outside, all right, don't let the heat fool you. Okay. And don't get caught slipping. Okay. Don't get caught slipping on this holiday season. All right. Make sure that your face is in the place if you want to sell more courses, because I'm telling you right now, I have some people who say to me, Kat, my launch is going to be in 2 weeks. All right. It's going to be, whatever date they have. And they've only given themselves 2 weeks. Well, we're going to go through an organic launch system. If you don't have the Facebook ad budget, it's okay. It's okay. Don't let people make you feel like you just gotta, spend money on Facebook ads in order to have a successful launch. And then you're stressing yourself out because you don't have the ad budget, nor do you have someone to manage your ads for you. And so now you're all stressed out and feeling discouraged because you feel like that's the only way, when it's not. It is not. I promise you, for the first 6 years of my business, I did not run not one Facebook ad. Okay. For the first 6 years. Okay. We're almost 10 years old now. It'll be 10 years next year, which is crazy. All right. But that's where we are. And so you can meet your conversion goals without having to do that. All right. And so that's what we're going to be talking about on September 7th, walking you through that in advance of the upcoming sales season. And for intellectual entrepreneurs, people who are selling intellectual property, this is high season. We are about to reach the high season of selling. Okay. Black Friday all the way through end of the year and January. January is like, I hate to say it's like Christmas because it sounds disrespectful, but it is a extremely profitable month for intellectual and informational. That's what I mean to say, informational entrepreneurs. Okay. But you can't wait until it's 2 weeks before you're ready to do your selling. Like, you can't wait just 2 weeks. Okay. You have to be starting now. You have to have your game plan now, your strategy now, and don't get distracted. All right. Don't get distracted, y'all, all over the place, going to all kind of, conferences that don't even make any sense. You're downloading all the AI tools that the AI world can offer. You're collecting all the templates. You're doing all the things, but you don't have a strategy. Okay. So we're going to stop throwing things against the wall. We're going to stop, spinning our wheels. We are going to get strategic, and we're going to be about our business. Okay. And it starts right now. It's August. And I guarantee you, the real entrepreneurs in this community are already thinking about Black Friday, Christmas, end of year, January. I promise you, already there. August for most entrepreneurs is already over. Like, we're not even thinking about August. August is done. Done. What are you going to do to set yourself up through the end of the year? How are we making money through the end of the year? How are we selling? How are we making conversions? That's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to get down to the business of it. All right. On September 7th. September is done too. You ain't lying about that. You're not lying. You ain't lying. You is not lying. But I will say that you still have some time in September. Okay. You do have time to get your strategy, your game plan, and to start executing. You do. You do. All right. And that's why we're having the summit at the beginning of September. That way you have time to do your execution. All right. So you come to the summit September 7th. You've got all of September. You've got all of October, and you've got most of November to execute. That's plenty of time. Okay. That's being smart about it. That's being strategic about it. That's having a CEO mindset and not this hustle mentality where you're all over the place and you don't have a plan, you don't have a strategy, you don't know what you're doing. Enough for all of that. So now we're going to pull together your marketing efforts. We're going to pull together how you're going to sell it. Not just that you're going to sell it, but how you're going to sell it based on your marketing efforts. All right. And that's what we're getting down to the nitty gritty of on September 7th. We're going to spend a whole day together. Those of you all who are in my VIP, I am including behind the scenes, behind closed doors conversation about licensing your course. Yes, licensing your course and CE credits. All right. So if you want to offer CE credits, if you want to license your course, and that is in your playbook for either the end of the year or next year, and you want to understand how that works, how to price it, the pricing models and things like that, then definitely make sure you sign up for the VIP. Okay. So you guys, it's time out for throwing things up against the wall. Let's make sure that through the end of the year, your marketing matches your sales and vice versa. Okay, you guys, I'm Kat, the course builder, and I hope this helped somebody. Okay, catch it on the replay, rewind it, take some notes, and I'll see you all on September 7th. Okay, until next time, stay on course. See you soon.